What's up guys, this is Astranox. Today I have the showcase for Architect Laika, brand new light mage in Epic 7. Now is this hero able to do a lot of damage? Her skill 3 attacks everyone, but whoever has target debuff will have 80% of their defense penetrated. So is that going to be big damage? Is that enough to take out big tanky targets? We'll find out right after this. This video was brought to you by Amazon Appstore and Amazon Coins.
Where are we going?
We're going on vacation!
What do you mean? I didn't even pack my bag.
Don't worry, I packed all your bags!
Wow, but how much it costs to bring all this?
It's not a big deal. I've been saving money with the Amazon App Store.
Oh, really? Let's go then. Wow, look at that view. It's amazing.
If you're going to spend for Architect Laika, you should do so by using Amazon Coins. What's up guys, this is Astranox. If you want to save as much money as possible with the best possible discounts when you're doing in-app purchases in Epic 7, you should definitely be using the Amazon App Store. And don't forget, use my link in the description of the video or use my QR code, which is right here. Thanks a lot for your support. It's really easy to start saving. There's just 3 steps. 1. Get your Amazon Coins. 2. Get Epic 7 from Amazon App Store on your favorite device, Android phone, tablet, or even on your Windows 11 PC. 3rd, once you've done that, just log into Epic 7 through the Amazon App Store. Thanks a lot to Amazon for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's start it off here with the build for Architect Laika. She's on speed and hit set. Now, you get effectiveness out of the hit set, of course. That is good because you can remove up to 2 buffs from the enemy and apply target debuff on them. Skill 3, 80% defense penetration if they have target debuff. Big deal. I'm crazy. I'm running no effectiveness at all. I'm trying her to see how much damage I can do with these stats, right? So 318% crit damage, 232 speed, 3747 attack. Yeah, it's pretty high up there. I'm using Tegil's Ancient Book, guys. Tegil's Ancient Book is not even the artifact that will pump her damage, but at least I'll be self-sufficient. I'll have 20 souls. If there's Obellion, and then I'll be able to just Soulburn skill 2 into the skill number 3. She gets an extra turn. That's pretty nice right there. And you'll see the difference of damage with target debuff, without target debuff. And yeah, I mean, very tanky teams that I'm fighting. I'm actually fighting my own accounts, which I know what type of gear they have on them. And I try to counter what I'm using, you know, whatever I'm bringing along with Architect Laika. I'm trying to counter that and try to mess her up and, you know, test things out. So as you can see here, we're starting it off easy with defense break, right? So we're just checking it out. There is no target debuff, I believe. So as you can see, some big damage, but that is to be expected out of a, you know, a hero with such high stats and with a hero that is self-sufficient. Like, she applies attack buff on herself before she actually does damage with the skill number 3. That's pretty sweet because you don't need to bring an attack buffer in your team. So that's good. So it relieves some stress, and you can have more flexibility, the type of team composition, which heroes you're going to be bringing her with. And that's nice. I like it. Now I'm using Rose here. Rose gives attack buff. It's just I need to get that attack increase for my Edda. And I think in this battle, we might be seeing the difference of damage between Edda and ML Laika. Now, it's quite important that you actually land a target debuff on a hero that you really want to pop. Now, if that hero has high effect resistance, you're going to be having some problems because if you're investing a lot into effectiveness for Architect Laika, that means you're wasting potential stats for offensive power. You're going to be missing out on attack, on crit damage, on, of course, speed, which actually speed increases the damage of her skill number 3. Not only she's going to be cycling faster, increasing her chance to go first maybe, or at least not get cut by the enemy rotation. That's pretty nice. It's pretty important when you have a super squishy hero like herself, because the way I have her built, she's very, very squishy. If she goes down, yeah, I mean, like, that's a big piece in your team right there, especially if you're supporting her with combat genius boosting and other things like that. Heroes that don't actually do damage, but they're supporting the damage dealers. If you lose one of your damage dealers, you're going to be having some problems. So, as you guys can see, Edda is just doing some work, right? Like, this is an RGB hero. And, you know, she's strip AoE, she can stun, she pushes the team's combat tunedness. If there's a non-attack skill, her combat tunedness jumps ahead. Like, very, very powerful hero. Edda doesn't even need to be built with much speed. And that's an ice hero right there versus a 5-star moonlight hero, right? Yeah, let's just look at more battles here. I got this one and another one. As you might have noticed, most of the team I'm fighting, they're very tanky, right? I have multiple layers of protection, right? You got Aureus, Adamant Shield, very high HP, very high defense. All my heroes that I'm fighting, well, I mean, it's my own accounts I'm fighting, right? But at least I know the gear is going to be there. I can face off against the exact team, the type of teams I want to fight against. And to be honest, like, I don't want to showcase a speed battle that I'm winning a speed battle versus a squishy player with a bunch of cleave hero or, you know, damage dealers. That doesn't make sense because they're just going to get one shot anyways. Like, we want to see how much damage can she do. Can she do it without defense break with another hero that can, you know, clean up, assist her with AoE damage that hits everyone. As you can see, Bloodblade Karen's in here. We got Politis, and since I'm fighting a team that is slower, well, I can bring a hero like Rose, which has very bad base speed, but she pushes the combat genius of the team, and she puts attack buff. A pretty solid hero for only being a 4-star. So here, Bloodblade Karen, Laika's down, right? But Bloodblade Karen doing some work. This is a hero that is very dangerous, only 4-star. Bloodblade Karen is the queen when it comes down to cleaving, guys, and the more health she loses, the more damage she gets, the better her survivability, the more speed she gets. So definitely a crazy, crazy hero, right? And with her skill 1, she can single out heroes, she can replenish her own life. Very, very strong. She gets an extra turn when she takes someone out. You know, when you fight a team 4v4, BBK takes one out, she gets an extra turn. Into the S1, like, crazy stuff can happen. Like, you can have some big comebacks, you can build her very tanky, but ML Laika, guys, like, I definitely feel like she will need a buff later down the line. The target debuff is super important. I feel like to really put her to good use, you're gonna have to bring another hero on the team that can put target debuff on the enemy. So you're gonna need like at least 2 heroes on their team with like target debuff if they're very tanky. You still have to worry about the resist check. There's no ignore resistance, ignore effect resistance with ML Laika, right? At least she gets the extra turn, S2 into S3, nice combo. But yeah, 15% innate resist, always going to be an issue when you do things like that. Okay, the cool thing is that skill 2, to apply the target debuff, you don't actually need to hit target, right? So if you're fighting evasion-based heroes, you don't have to worry about it. So that's good, right? And, well, there's another issue is that skill 2 is a non-attack skill. Politis, Celine, they're going to mess you up. So you might have to pick up Politis, you might have to ban Celine, stuff like that. So yeah, it's messing up with your sort of like flexibility in your team. You're gonna be stressing out. You're gonna have to pick heroes that you might not want to go with just because you're scared that they pick them against you. So yeah, in a control environment, of course, you can pick your battles very easy. So no problem there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like still pretty decent, right? I still have very high speed on her, so I'm not like juicing her attack and crit damage as much as possible, pushing her with auxiliary lots, which definitely can work in a controlled environment. You can expect more damage. You run a different artifact on her that actually deals damage. So that's another issue with the showcase here, right? So I'm not running like a portrait of the saviors. I'm not running a mage artifact to boost the damage. So that's the thing. Like, you could experiment with her. You could expect more damage, of course, with the slower build, more attack, more crit damage. Also, especially with a attack artifact, you know, attack boosting, damage boosting artifact. So you could definitely expect higher numbers. Memory imprint, better gear than what I have. This is my 4th account. I don't have the best of gear, but it's still pretty high up there. So yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys think about Architect Laika in the comment section. Do you guys feel like she's good enough? Does she need a buff later down the line? You know, having to rely on her maybe alone, putting target debuff, building effectiveness on her, it might be problematic with 15% innate resist, high effect resistance heroes, especially the tanky ones could have very high effect resistance. So yeah, let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.